Hi everyone. I decided to place all these Liberty hexagons like this on a tote bag. This tote bag I just bought for $2 from Spotlight. It's a big crease, I'll be ironing it, and then I'll just sit down and join all these, then place them on the tote bag. I'm just going to grab one row at a time, so maybe starting from there and then join them all together. And I thought I might use these Liberty fabrics on this tote bag. I bought this tote bag from Spotlight, only for $2. I don't have the time to make a tote bag, so I just thought I'd just have a pre-made one. For now anyway. I will in the future make my own. And then I just thought I'll put them like this. Obviously I'm going to center them. The tote bag's very creased. I will be fixing that. So I might just go row by row. So I'm just going to get these two, and then I'm going to place them right sides together like that. And then I'm going to start taking them, sewing them on. So today I'm using, it's a very thin needle. I'm using Milliner's needles today by Jen Kenwell. I've never used these ones before. Milliner's size 10. So let's see, the eye is quite small to thread, but I managed it with my glasses in the sun because I can't see with this fabric that well. And now you can see also that I'm just grabbing the tip of both fabrics. This Milliner's needle is very easy to go through the fabric. You just have trouble with the threading it, the eye. It's very small. Okay, those are the 4 pieces joined. So there's one row of 4. And as you can see, because these Milliner's are so difficult to thread, maybe for some who see better than I do, have better eyesight, it's not, but for me they are. So I've pre-threaded 3 of them, which will get me through a few. Now I'll just work on the next row. Oh, the knot got stuck. That's okay, you can just cut that off because it's already been knotted. That's that one from the next row. I just got to keep track which way I'm going. I'm finding sewing this way is probably I can see it better and the flow is easier than the other way. Oops. This time, instead of cutting the thread off, I'm just going to go through the back, just ever so lightly, because I'm just finishing off this one. Just picking up a little bit of this back fabric. Let's see, it looks like a tack, as you can see, just so I can join this one. Look. There we are. That's the second row completed. A row of 5. I'm on my third row now, and I'm finding sewing this way off the table. I'm kind of leaning my hand, but much quicker. That's my, oh, the sun's in the way now because the sun's coming. I'll put them on the table later anyway. And these milliner's needles are very sharp. Number 10 milliner's needles. Now we're coming to an end for my last row. And the sun has moved, it's come around this way, so haven't got much thread on here, it's almost slipped out. The first and the last row are hexagons of 4, and the middle rows are hexagons of 5. I just thought it looked nice that way. that's that. Oh no, look what I've done. I joined it to the side instead of there. So I'm gonna have to unpick that one. Well, mistakes sometimes happen, so I'm glad we had one, so I can show you how to unpick. This is an unpicker. There's all different types you can buy. So you just ever so slightly come to the back, and I have knotted the edges, so there we go. So that's the come apart. There we are. Easily fixed. So really, this one was meant to go here like that, not there where I sewed it. We're just going to fix this one up now. Oops. Moved a bit. Oh, that's a nice breeze outside now. It's been a hot day. Now there's a nice breeze coming in this afternoon. So you can easily sew them on a little slope like this. It seems to go in much easier too. Or you can sew them straight like this, straight. Or just a little slope like that, which is easier to go, glides through easier. There we are. That brings the last row to an end. So these are my 5 rows now, as you can see. What I've done is I've numbered them just with some post-it notes, so I don't get mixed up which colours I had and which side. So 1, 2, 3, there's 5 rows. Okay, and here's Snowy. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to join them all together like that. Now the ideal scenario would be if I hadn't got a ready-made tote bag, and then it would be easy just to sew on one. Now it's all joined, so I'm just going to have to somehow get in there. If not, I can always undo the sides, one side at least. Sew these on. I'm going to sew this piece all together first. Then I'm going to sew it as one. So we put in those, we want those two together there, and then to come down that way. So we grab those two together, and we start off that way. I just get my thimble, and what I tend to do, just to keep it in alignment, I just put one wonder clip at the edge there. I have to start that way. Where's my... I might pin it fallen on my lap. Okay, so then we just go in. The thread's already knotted. And then we do a loop to secure the corner. And then we just keep going along with a whip stitch all the way till the end of these two hexagons. Oops, got stuck in the wonder clip. We can keep the wonder clip on as long as we like until we get closer to the edge, but you can see it's pretty straight now, so I don't need it. Sometimes it gets in the way. So now we've joined the two, as you saw, there and there. And now we want to join these two. So all we're going to do is flip it over again, align it. We bend this one a little bit. Whichever one's next to it, we bend a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Put our wonder clip. And then we start again right on the edge, the two corners. Because you don't want to end up with any gaps or little holes of the edges where the two hexagons come together when you flip it over. Do another loop. And we just continue on. I'll keep doing these two or each to the end of the rows, and then I'll show you the finished row. And then I'll show you how I join them all together. So I've decided to join them like that. As you can see, I've only got 4 up here, and then 5, and then 4. I don't mind having it a bit like that because I've decided once I place them on my tote bag, I'm going to probably put an embellishment here, maybe there too. I'll look through my stash and see. So I'm just going to join these two together, and then we'll take it from there. So once again, we flipped them from the back side, and we've come in with the side we want to start off on. And we're just going to do our loop knot. Make sure you get both. Sometimes that might happen, but it doesn't matter because you can just tuck it in as you're sewing, you'll see. So I'll just continue on and sew all the row together, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so now I've finished this panel. I've joined all the pieces together. I could go larger. However, this is the tote bag. I'm just using this pink tote bag. If I had time, I'll make my own, see, because now it's going to be difficult to try and sew it in there like that. So I'm going to put that in the middle somewhere. I can put it like that, no, probably in the middle. And then I'm going to do embellishments around. So all I've got to do now is take out these papers from the back. One thing I've learnt from using Liberty Fabric Tana Lawn, it's very delicate. I've never used it before. I don't think I'll be using glue to tack them on or baste them on as I turn over the hexagons again, unless I use my own paper that I used previously, which is the A4 paper. This paper that came with the pack, it's a bit more hard. It's like a cardboard, fine cardboard. It's very hard to take these out. Like, I feel like the fabric has glued on, as you can see. Usually this doesn't happen, as you've seen in my other video. Usually I just go like this and it comes off. I'm having to manipulate it quite a bit to come out, as you can see. Eventually it does come out, but usually it comes out very easy, and sometimes they rip, as you can see here, because it's really glued on, this paper. And I don't know if it's the paper or this cardboard-like type, or if it's the Tana lawn fabric that's more delicate. So I won't be using that for this kind of fabric, and maybe even these. It's come off, but it ripped a bit, so I won't be reusing those. So I ended up using an adhesive because I find it's going to be much easier, because this tote bag's already pre-made. It's going to be difficult to go under, and so like that. I can always do it. It'll just take much more time. So I'm just going to end up ironing this on now, and then I'm thinking of doing a blanket stitch around and still putting my embellishment there. This is the adhesive I'd used. Light Steam a seam 2, and as you can see, it's got 2 smooth sides, and you peel it off. So you peel it off here, and then you stick your fabric, the back side, and then you cut around it, and then that's when you place this on here. This is already, I'm going to peel that off, and then I'm going to iron it on. Just a tip, I forgot to tell you that when you're going to iron that adhesive on, you want to make sure it's got steam. That's why it's called steam a seam. And then that sticky part inside will stick on the fabric. So when you come to peel it, now this is sticky, in order for that to stick on your fabric. So I peeled off the adhesive, there it is, and then I actually ironed this on. As you can see, it's stuck on. And now when I come in, and I placed it kind of in the middle, both sides are kind of about 8 centimeters on each side, and this one about the same. The top I've left a bit bigger because I'm going to put an embellishment there, just a small one. Not sure, I'm still going to look through my stash. And yeah, then I'm just going to do a blanket stitch around here. That's what I'm thinking might look nice. So I'm just going to look through my embellishments now, which I have had for so many years from quilting shows in Darling Harbour. And I want to see if I can find anything that will suit here. I'm thinking a flower or something. So we've got this pack here. I've got many laces and all sorts of things, which, as you can see, I haven't, these are still attached on because I haven't opened them. I won't be using that. See, something like a flower like this. They're laces, so I won't be using a lace. I don't mind that. That's, oh no, maybe not. Let's look in our other that one's nice. No, I think a pink. I want a pink. That one. Oh, blue could go too, but I think, as you can see, they're still in their little packs. It's very exciting for me to finally be using these after so many years. That one will be nice. Maybe going out like that. Anyway, that's an option. Oh, that one's nice too. I don't want to cover the Liberty fabric because it speaks for itself. As you can see, Liberty fabric, most beautiful designs. So that might be an option. No, too dark. Even the blue one's nice because it brings out the blue in the fabric. I can actually put a few around, even if I don't choose to go right on the fabric. This one I just want to cover that gap, which that was my intention in the first place. Could have put that behind and covered the stem, but no, that's okay. I can always cut that off. Oh, such beautiful embellishments. What I tend to do also, if I've got some old dresses or my children's clothing, if they're very worn out but still intact with the lacing on there, I cut it out and I use it. I reuse it for projects like this. No, I won't do that one. No. So what we're looking for is just, what's this one? That I can just cut the flower. Instead of the leaves, I can just cut the flower and put the flower on. So that might be an option. Green one's nice. And the blue. Let's see what else is in here. Not the blacks. See, that's from some old clothing someone gave me and I cut it out just to use as an embellishment. I can always use one of those. Anyway, let's have a look. Maybe not those, I'll pack it away later. I've got one more box to look through. Not that one. These are from clothing. As you can see, I've cut them off to use, but I could get away with that. But when you want to do Liberty fabric, you want to put something more fancy on. like these ones. So maybe not for now. See, that's an old brooch. Thought I'd use that. No. Maybe I just put these aside there. Oh, could do a white. These I'll probably use if I make a different kind of bag. So put those aside. I don't think there's anything in there. No. Oh, they're nice. Love hearts. Wow. You forget what you buy. That is really nice. I could do a love heart. That will fit in there, wouldn't it? And it will fit in with these measurements right there if I just went like that, because I do love Liberty fabric, and there's a love heart for you. Yeah, it's that way. That will be a option there. Anyway, I'll decide and I'll let you see the progress as I go along. I'm still indecisive. So there is that. No, I do like the love heart or this one. That one's nice. Anyway, I'm going to decide between those two. Or who knows, I might go for a green. I can do a few around actually. Anyway, I'll design something and I'll come back to you. So I decided to go with this one. I like that. It's got a bit of sparkle to it. It goes with the Liberty. But I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it like that, or I might put some more embellishments around like this. I do like the heart, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, because I'm still indecisive, and I think it's going to be too long to continue with this video, because I still have to figure out how I'm going to stabilize this on there. I did say I'm going to blanket stitch. I have found these threads, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that around. That's an integrated one. See, I'm not sure quite yet. So what I'm thinking of doing is ending this video here, and then deciding on what I'll do with embellishments and make another video. Okay. So bye for now. Have a lovely day.